Yo, Open Roads, probably not really a title that I would often have a look at, but I thought, get out my comfort zone, have a look. It's just been released on Game Pass. Long Lost Family Secrets, his hints of a hidden fortune, miles go before they sleep. Tess Divine's relationship with her mum has never been easy, but they're about to get together on a journey into the past that they'll never forget. Now, there's no real reviews on here when I was looking earlier, so all these have come up today. Uh, I am a frog. I mean, this daft, isn't it, really? Um, I don't know. I don't know. I get a bit fed up of just reading reviews for the sake of being silly. I've probably left one or two, although I admit. But yeah, I mean, some games it's just like just daftness. One person starts being daft, and then they all follow suit, don't they? Sheeple. When you actually sometimes you're just looking for a review of the actual game, maybe. Let's see what this is going to be like. There's some controls. Aim assist enabled.
Hmm.
Email Grandma Helen. Grandma's 80th. And wants me to pack up my room to get ready for the move next week. It's taken a while, but I'm pretty close. Just a few things before I cross off my to-do list. Oh, I like those rays of light coming in there. So, should leaving anything behind? Um, Matchbox. I used to have a few matchboxes actually. Do I need to actually do anything with those? Actually, they seem quite important though. Matchbox. Let's pack those up. What else have we got? Push pins. I mean, I'm not desperate for push pins. I forgot it. Is it? Oh, sorry for the lateness. Tessa Bear. Things get away from me here, but you're always on my mind. We'll call you. Can't wait. Keeper, isn't it? Birthday card.
Ah, Nevada. Home to all manner of folksy cryptids and cool dads.
Liquid gold. Oh, I remember things like that on library books. Oh, yeah. Scott Scott Bergstrom was the last person to get that out in 1992. Um, History of the Canadian American bootleg trade and the secret fortunes left behind. Yeah, I'll take that. I married Bigfoot. She's great. Secret location. Man, it's not going to take much space, is it? All right. The fun zone. What's that say? Me and Dad, laser tag champions. Cool. I've got a stub from laser tag. Search spots. Hunter's Point. And just Hunter's Point and Copper Harbour are the only two. Very bootleg treasure. Prohibition in America was meant to stop people across the country. Oh, this is her article. from drinking alcohol in bars and their homes. But what it achieved was creating a booming industry of illegal alcohol imports, especially from Canada. Much of this so-called bootlegging was done in dead of night, ferrying barrels of alcohol across the border and huge sums of cash back to Canada. But much of this money was stashed, hidden, buried stateside by bootleggers for safekeeping until the coast was clear to bring it home. Some of that illicit treasure must have been left behind when bootleggers were arrested by the authorities or killed in underworld dealings gone wrong. The locations of these abandoned caches of riches may be lost to time, but hints and clues remain. My father and I have spent many a summer vacation tracking down potential spots to search for this left behind bootlegger gold. None yet successful, but these local legends and the history behind them is fascinating to learn more. Yeah, I imagine actually. I've got a newspaper article that I wrote as well. My God. What's this here? What is it? It's just a cup. Oh man, you haven't packed up your Mac. Greenville. Never forget the anniversary of 9/11. It's page 2. Who wrote that? Not fussed about doing that. Page Design Services, Web Publishing. I've even, this is so weird. Like, I used to run a web design company, and I've kept some of my invoices that I've sent out to clients, like some of those that were particularly memorable. Like the first invoice I ever produced. Do you know what I mean? That's all in my box of shit to remember. Oh, that's grandma, isn't it? Let's pack that up as well. Get the lipstick. I'm into the calendar. Packing everything really. Still got plenty of space, surely. Happy birthday, Teresa. It's always so much fun to have you something. I can't wait till next time. Nothing on the back. Oh no, I was just thinking like how much it's easy to put out article. Oh, grandparents suffering dementia. Adaptable, look on the right side. Yeah, how much I've taken for granted being able to like keep things in my life. You know what I mean? Little trinkets, memorabilia, love letters, that sort of stuff. And actually some people don't have that advantage. I mean, like refugees, asylum seekers, literally leave with nothing, but even young kids in foster care and things like that. I don't know. It's sad, really. Liberating, but I don't think you'd feel liberated maybe in that situation. A rich and glamorous high school student tries to transform a new pupil into the most popular girls' school book. Oh, right, okay. I've done this as well. I've made compilation discs for people and stuff like that. 6 strangers invited to a mysterious mansion for dinner. Yeah, that's really cool. She can't take those with her though. Unfortunately, you've got too much stuff. Or something. A friendship bracelet. Tess and Fran, definitely keeping that. And a Tamagotchi.
Oh, right. I was supposed to feed you. Poor little guy.
He's done for, surely now. Worth a fortune, some of these, the original stuff. I tried to buy one recently. Not like an original, but just like, I was like, oh, I bet they're cheap on AliExpress. No, they're not. All-night movie marathon. Reality theatre. Yeah, they're not cheap at all. So I ended up just settling for an app, and then I haven't really used it. Like if I had but people went mad for those in the even in the 90s and stuff. Mr. Bun, yeah, definitely. Like, it'd be a tragedy to lose Mr. Bun. And this geode as well, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I've got a geode. Oh my god, this is so, well, I suppose everybody must have all this sort of stuff, do you know what I mean? Well, yeah, I've got a geode. Somebody else has got the other half. But it's like, yeah, it's really, wow. Pack up rest of the room. Yeah.
Guess I'll have to pack this after my next shift.
Oh, right. Okay. Works at Video Galaxy, no way. There must be like a Blockbuster type thing or something. What's this here? Oh, those are good grades, aren't they? Physical Ed, A. English, B. Health Education, A. Geometry. Okay. Yeah, pack up again. Things I've got in my box. Like literally, I have got like a wooden suitcase, like an old school wooden suitcase, full of these bits and bobs. Some of it got so unmanageable, I ended up scanning some of it, so I've got it digital instead of physical. But the really important stuff, meaningful stuff, I've kept physical as well as digital, actually, just in case it all burns down. Have a digital copy on the cloud. I can look at when I'm on my deathbed, age 74, I bet. WebScribe, no way. Windows and Macintosh, bloody hell. I don't know if I want a copy of WebScribe. Do you know what I mean? No, that's staying. I've moved on from that part of life, really. New ventures now. Plane ticket.
Better leave these where Mom won't see them.
Yeah, man. Subject issued by Oceanic. Okay. Yeah, pack that mug. Sad not to. It's not going to take up much space, is it? An eraser. It's a different type of eraser, isn't it? Really, that's an ink eraser more than a nail one. I'm not fussed about doing my nails. Right, close enough. Anyway, as far as I'm concerned. So, I'm going to head downstairs.
Tess?
Yeah?
Come down to the basement. There's something I want to show you.
The basement? What is it?
Oh, it's nothing really.
Cruella.
Remember, this? Gah!
I love it! Where did this masterpiece come from?
Your Aunt August made it. When she was a kid. It's Lady, the dog we had when we were growing up.
And Aunt August isn't a rich and famous artist now?
Well, she is one of those things. Not a famous artist, though.
We've still got a little while before we actually move out, right? Like a week?
Yeah, about.
The estate sale was weird. Having all those people in the house, I'm glad it's over.
Yeah, me too.
Are you okay? Mom.
We took care of your grandmother right up to the end.
And now they're selling the house out from under us. I know.
Wanna just take a minute and look around and see what's left? I haven't really gone through everything since the sale ended.
Yeah. Me neither. That sounds really nice. Just looking through what's still here. Aside from this hell.
Amazing that no one bought it, right?
Just shocking.
So you're all packed up, right? Good to go?
Ugh. Oh my god.
Just remember that it needs to be done by Wednesday so we can get everything out of here on time.
I know.
It's sold off in the estate. I haven't really had a chance to look around and see what's left until now. Oh, so they're clearing out the grandma's home. Man.
Ooh, so dapper. Was this Grandpa's?
I helped somebody clear out their mum's home. But she died. And it I mean, it was different for me. You know, I was there to support her really rather than anything else, but like it must be so hard to do that sort of stuff. Well, say that. Maxims, axioms, and more from the Sage of the Midwest. What's that? With her wit, wisdom, no one gives advice like Millie. Life. With her wit, wisdom, and ineffable tact, dear Millie has been charming readers for over 15 years. Found in newspapers nationwide, Millie doles out sage advice to over 5 million readers weekly. Gathered here for the first time are some of the most engaging responses from the Sage of the Midwest on matters of home, parenting, and romance. There's never been a question that Millie can't handle.
Grandma's advice column was popular, wasn't it?
For a little
Right.
while, yeah.
I felt really lucky that I got to ask her for advice face to face. I remember when we went to that one book signing when I was a little kid.
You remember that?
Yeah, I mean, people in the audience seemed so excited and nervous to get to ask her their questions right there in person. Sometimes when I'd ask Grandma for advice, she'd start off with, "Don't tell Millie," but I think she saved her special advice for me.
Well, she could have given some advice to herself and realized that taking out 3 mortgages on her house wasn't such a good idea.
Oh, wait. Can I not take that with me? I mean, it seems a bit of a terrible thing to... Why would I be interested in the fuse box? I mean, no thanks. Quite the... I mean, that's a scientific calculator, isn't it? So that's quite the engineer, I presume. I'm not going to look at a mallet. Well, I did look at the mallet, but okay. So I mean, I wonder if I'm missing something here because car jack, box. Fancy, can I not take that painting? Oh well, she said a week, didn't she? Hmm. Can't open that. Oh. Nice and bright in here, isn't it? Lovely. Yeah, that's... Oh, it's just inspecting a coffee pot, for God's sake. Alright. I was starting to think how rude that like comment saying boring, but Jesus Christ. I mean, fuck. Coffee pot, a broom and a bucket. I mean, I suppose what you've got to do is learn what's worthwhile picking up. How do you know what's worthwhile until you pick it up and then you see if there's a Sequence triggered. I mean, I don't think she'd pick up a broom and suddenly be able to cast witches' spells or anything like that. You never know. Vomiting that. Fairly like standard home, isn't it? Really. Oh, that's pretty cool. This room through the back here. God, they're one of those like old 90s portable Hoovers that were shit. This is what put me off getting a like a Hoover, like a battery Hoover, for ages, was because I just remember those things that were just an absolute waste of time. Lumpy Malthorn pot. Oh, that's pretty cool.
What? No one bought this masterpiece? I'm downright offended. I made this when I was, what, 4?
At Frankenmuth.
Yeah, at that pottery demonstration they did. They'd call little kids up from the audience and show them how to do it. I was so excited. I was jumping up and down, waving my hand, because I knew that Grandma likes pots.
She kept it up on this display shelf with all her other pieces all those years since you gave it to her. Oh, honey.
It's okay. I think I'm gonna hold on to it.
Yeah.
Grandma held on to it all this time. She wouldn't have wanted me to throw it away.
God, I hold on to everything that anybody ever made or gave me. Like, there's no anything handmade. There's no way.
Wow. A few pieces of pottery that my mom collected from around the world are still here. I think this one is from South America. Not sure which. And this one's Japanese.
I've never even left the country. Why haven't we ever gone anywhere cool?
Niagara Falls isn't cool.
It isn't Japan.
Well, it's a lot easier to drive to Niagara Falls than Japan. Cheaper, too.
But wouldn't it be fun? Me and you, an intercontinental mother-daughter adventure?
Maybe an intra-continental adventure.
I'm thinking of a certain place. Somewhere warm and southwestern. Somewhere where, say, my own father currently resides.
Oh dear.
Listen, we've discussed this. We're not going to Nevada to visit Penn. It's not going to happen.
Well, what if I just went by myself?
By yourself? No way. It's a bad idea.
How come?
There's a bunch of reasons.
Like,
I said so, and I'm your mother.
Should have taken the opportunity to talk to her about that. Just dismiss.
oh, how did this end up down here?
Huh. Must have been in a drawer of something that got sold.
This is from one of the first digs Dad and I went on.
It was kind of adorable how excited you both got about going on those digs.
I remember being so sure that we would actually find bootlegger gold. Or at least a clue about it.
Your dad. Well, at the very least, he certainly had a way of firing up your imagination.
Bootlegger gold. Oh, that's cool. It's a nice photo.
Did Grandma start dressing like this after you moved out of the house?
Mm-hmm. After my father passed, my mother, well,
Turned into a hippie.
a bit of a free spirit.
Doesn't look like that rubbed off on August much.
I think it might have. To push her in the opposite direction.
August must be her auntie and her mum's sister, maybe. I don't know. Oh, there's loads of pottery then. Oh, I didn't realise. Oh. Beautiful room then. Oh, so she's a potter then, and hence the potter's wheel. Oh God, I really wanted one. I've stopped looking actually. I just moved on to the next thing, but oh, I really, really wanted one of these actually. Fantastic. I'd love to throw pottery. Of course, you'd have to have the Ghost soundtrack like on loop all the time. Whoa, my love, my darling, I hunger for your touch so long. Only time do so much. Need. See what
Is
the mom
this-
will say.
Some of the last pottery your grandmother made. Yep. After her fine motor skills started to go.
Oh, right. It's so
It's
sad.
so sad. I miss her a lot.
Yeah, me too.
So this is like maybe Parkinson's dementia or something like that. Just like just I suppose it depends on the type of dementia and things.
Oh, good. Some of Grandma's pottery didn't get sold. I loved watching her at the potter's wheel when I was little. Had she been doing pottery her whole life?
Honestly, I think it's something else she picked up after my dad passed.
Like the advice column?
No, she was doing that since I was a kid.
Did Grandma... was she ever with anyone else?
Whoa, where did this come from?
Well, she just seems so vivacious.
Yeah, no, not that I know of.
Right. I mean, I suppose you'd ask the question, wouldn't you? But... Wait, where's all that going? Oh, that's a nice piece. Oh, I love pottery. I love like when I go to craft fairs and I see this stuff that people have done, and there's been some absolute wonderful. I've seen a really innovative artist last year. She invited me up to the studio in Sheffield. I presume the invitation's still open. And it was absolutely fantastic, her work. I can't remember how. I think she blew. She actually blew using a straw, like the stain onto the pieces. And they were just absolutely marvellous pieces. Really were superb. With views of the Peak District.
Please quit already.
I think Death of a Parent's probably. Although I've thought, well, what would get me? I think basically as a smoker, you look for an excuse to smoke again, and you'll just justify it. So actually, Death of a Parent isn't a valid excuse. Maybe, I don't know.
Oh, hey. It's August. Ugh, exhausted. The estate sale was a lot. But that's easy for you to say. Yeah, I remember. And the answer is still no. Well, the what? Oh, right. Right. Sorry, it hasn't exactly been at the front of my mind. Yeah, it's around here, somewhere. No, it's fine. Unbelievable.
What did she say?
Nothing helpful.
Is she still not gonna help us with the house?
No. She was just calling to ask me to find some book of...
Any idea where it could be?
It must be upstairs somewhere. In your It has a red and black cover, white block lettering. I'll know it when I see it.
Okay, let's go.
Right. Look at how old that Hoover is. Bloody hell. Let's have a quick look in here. Nothing really knocking around. I'm not going to go rooting for your trash again. There's sex toys in there then. I don't know how people. Where would people keep them? I don't know if under the bathroom sink. It's an odd place actually. I love those like YouTube videos where kid finds it under like parents' bed or something, and, like comes running out. What's this? You know what I mean? Like they do seem genuine, not staged at all. Like I don't know. It's easy to tell when a video is staged. For some reason, there's a lot of like Chinese videos that get staged.
I remember hiding in here with a flashlight to read my books when I was a little kid and we were visiting Grandma.
And a box of crayons, apparently.
We'd come to visit, and I'd hunker down in here for hours. If some kind of game in my head, I guess. I'd be hiding in here, and I'd hear Grandma out there in her room, typing away or just reading in bed. I know she knew I was in there, but she'd always pretend not to know. And I'd pretend she had no idea I was hiding. I don't know why. I just liked the feeling of knowing she was out there.
I have only slipped away into the next room. Somewhere very near. Just around the corner.
The poem you read at Grandma's funeral.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Oh, it's making me emotional now. Didn't expect this game to do that. Anyway, I'll just turn off the webcam if I start getting a bit teary-eyed. Farewell from Millie. Dear readers, it's been a delight, an honour and a privilege to write to you over the years. Few people are lucky enough to say that they love their job, and I'm grateful to be one of them. I've learned so much from all of you. And I hope I might have taught you all a little something too. When I open your letters each week, I'm always struck by your passion, your drive to succeed and do better. We've talked about the worst of humanity and much more of the best, and you will all be an inspiration for me the rest of my days, even as this column comes to a close. I hope you'll still consider me a friend. I know I'll consider you one. Well, that's a lovely parting message, isn't it? Have you ever received advice from any? If you have a story of how many changed your life for the better, Dr. Millie, what? Los Angeles, California. This time, dear Millie is no longer answering advice. Oh God, that'd be a sad loss for the readers as well. But
Oh, somebody bought Grandma's old writing desk?
And her typewriter. He said he was an advice columnist too, and wanted to use them for his writing. He said your grandmother was a real inspiration. He left a very nice note.
And a lot of money?
Well, it was just an old desk.
But it had sentimental value.
For us, maybe.
And for him, obviously. Can I see the note?
Sure.
your mother has always been an inspiration, not just to me, but to an entire generation of writers and readers. I can't tell you how much peace she's brought me over the years to be able to write where she did. Well, I hope a little of her magic crosses over to me. That's from Ben Gerber.
Well, okay. I guess it's all right that he got it.
Glad you approve.
Yeah, people are funny like that. I've had people sell me stuff because they just wanted it to go to somebody who appreciates it. Like, and it's quite strange like that. I've got a decent price on stuff because I go to car boots sort of fair bit markets and happy to negotiate and converse and find out the history of things and stuff like that, and just have a general chit chat, stick my nose in. And yeah, I've had a few lucky bargains where people have said, "Oh, you know what? I will let you have it. Pick up you." I must have also consequently lost on a few deals where they thought, "Nah, not you." Grebby says, "Stay in school, kids." She's got a lot of stuff. Oh my God! Hey, bestie, wanted to make sure you wouldn't miss this message. Now, anybody else who signs this will know I'm your bestie and not them. Let's have a great summer. Movie night every night. Francine. Oh, cool. Class of 2003. Yeah, that's coming with. I mean, come on. Come on. Wait, this is her bedroom, isn't it? Yeah. I'll come back in, haven't I? I didn't bother with a yearbook from my school. I think they were charging it. I think there was like a certain group of girls that I didn't particularly like. They were a bit superficial, I found, and they were running the yearbook, and I just like, no, I just thought, you know what, I'm not bothered. But at that stage, I was like, I'm moving on. I won't feel nostalgia towards school, and I didn't, to be honest. I don't feel nostalgic about school in that sense. What's this? feel nostalgic about my primary school. I feel nostalgic about university, but not secondary school, to be honest. I think because I mainly just got on with my schoolwork. That was like, that's all I did really. My time outside of school
I
was
am the
cool.
very model of a modern major general. Ah, la 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 da 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 mineral.
I am the. So, I don't know. You've got to have a thing for Gilbert and Sullivan, I think. Some of it's quite funny, actually. Yeah, I've got a few Gilbert and Sullivan LPs, actually. That obviously I haven't had because I'm an old fuck. I've just bought them like more recently. Go dirt cheap, man. Nobody wants that shit. Nobody wants Stephen Sondheim. You know what I mean? All that sort of stuff.
Hey, Ma! Actually, maybe I should just put this back.
Sorry to hear that Mum's doing worse. I've been thinking about her a lot lately. I know this is a sore spot, so it's the last time I'll bring it up. I really wish you'd let me help with Mum's medical bills. I get that you'd rather have me there in person to help, but I just can't get away from work long enough to make that happen. I'm sorry that money is the only thing I can provide right now. You're respectfully. I want to put it back, but it's not letting me.
What's this?
Oh, it's a hook pole thing.
Could August's book be up in the attic?
It could be.
All right. We can go up there, but you go first.
We'll find a map to One-Eyed Willie's treasure up there, aren't we? Where's the attic hatch?
Okay, come on up!
Damn, it's dusty. Now, where's that book?
Oh. This is Pick Up Creepy Doll. People do find dolls creepy, don't they? What's the story
Okay,
here?
well, this is just... Why are these up here?
You'd rather they were downstairs?
Good point.
Yeah, some people find a lot of these things. There's actually a word for a fear of dolls, isn't there? Like, I can't remember what it is, but dollophobic, maybe. It's not that. It's going to be a lot more complicated than dollophobic, isn't it? Something Greek. What is that? Why is that magazine up here? So what was it? Red and black with big white lettering on it as well. Lady. Oh, that's Lady's dog bowl. Is that a bridal dress?
Whoa. Grandma's wedding dress?
I wore it on my wedding day, too. And you can wear it when you get married.
I'm
not getting married.
You don't know that.
Did you know you were going to get married when you were my age?
Sure. Or I always thought I would.
Well, I know too.
That's what I think. Marriage is based on women being property.
What's the point of getting married? If you're with someone, I mean, if you're in love, putting a label on it is just point.
Generally speaking, the two people getting married care.
Yeah, but like, one day you're not married, and then you spend all this money on some big ceremony.
It just says to the world that you're committed to each other.
That's exactly the
Why
point.
agree to hang out with the same person forever when you have no way of anticipating what...
That's how you feel now, but you might change your mind when the time comes.
You know, also, if you don't get married, you can't get divorced. So, that's a plus.
Are you saying you wish your father and I had never gotten married?
Oh,
You
I
know
knew
you
that
wouldn't
was-
be here right now if we hadn't.
Oh, don't even get me started on having kids. And anyway, you can have kids without getting married.
So you're not getting married. You're not
Uh-oh.
having kids. You've got your whole life figured out at age 16. You don't want the dress. I get it.
I mean, it meant a lot to Grandma. Isn't that enough?
dish. Well, no, stick to your guns. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's what marriage is, isn't it? It's a show for everybody, and like a contractual agreement's not going to keep you together, is it? Really?
Oh, Grandpa Leo was a bowler? He and
Maybe it
Dad have
was.
that in common.
What do you mean?
Dad loves bowling,
No, he doesn't.
but he's always wearing those bowling shirts. Didn't
Oh.
he used to be in a league or something?
Honey, he just thinks those shirts make him look hip.
I
Bowling
don't want a
shirts?
bowling shirt. He's been going on about one for years, actually. I never get around to getting him. He's right there.
Are you kidding? I thought he must have so much bowling pride that he wore those shirts around in spite of them being obviously not cool.
No. They're definitely a fashion statement.
This explains so much.
Like why you never once saw him actually bowl?
Yes.
There we go. Wow, I haven't seen a book up here at all. Not that box, no. Where's her mum when she's not having the dialogue? Like, she just disappears into the ether. It's a bit weird, isn't it? Yeah, no book up here, I'm afraid. This is a lot tidier than like my parents' attic. Flipping heck. Although that goes in cycles. So I wonder where that book is then. I mean, the book that's important to her. Well, it ain't there. There's paintings. I think it's in this room. I would have seen it, maybe. Yeah. I thought this was her own bedroom, but obviously not then. It must have been like a guest room for her. Something like that. Kids' room. In there. These are like the headboard and footboard. I think I've opened these as well, so yeah, nothing in there. Some of that sells quite well actually, this sort of furniture, even though as standard as, I mean I don't like it, but some people do sort of like that sort of thing. It actually, I mean I've seen people in the States rejuvenate that sort of, this sort of furniture. You know what I mean? They bought it at a flea market or like a house sale like this. Yard sale type thing for like $5 and redone it, and it's sold for quite well, you know, $120 or something. Surprises me, really. I think it's teak, is it? Well, I mean, it's veneered anyway, isn't it? But, so I'm really like, don't know where anything is at the moment. No, nothing. So I can't really do much about that book. I mean, I thought the attic would have been the opportunity, to be fair. Unless I missed something. Oh, there we go. No, that's not it. That's the leaflet. So I've been through all of this anyway. It's got to be in that attic because there's like a cutscene that hasn't happened yet. Do you know what I mean? To get me out onto the next stage. So where is the attic? Up there. Unless I'm supposed to go back downstairs right now. Creepy dolls. I mean, old CRT there. Wish I hadn't thrown all my old my CRTs out actually. Like, again, fetch a reasonable price. Well, you know what? It probably wasn't worth keeping hold of it for some future day when it sold for 30 quid. I mean, like, yeah, actually, it's strange that like they were worth nothing.
What's under here?
Here, let me grab that. I'll put it up here to look through. Yeah. Hold on, it might still be here.
There's something.
Here. Maybe if your dad had read this, he wouldn't have stopped working at the video store.
Mom, what's in there?
It's an old projector, is it? Where is it? Oh, just my 2 cents. All in one place. In the first ever collection, the Sage of Mist shares the wit and wisdom. Okay. Wait. Can I can't pattern that then. What is in here then? What's happened to that? Oh. Oh wow. Oh. That's cool. No way.
This is just some junk from the old summer house.
Your family had a summer house?
Well, it was more of a cottage, I guess.
And you've never taken me to visit?
Well, I haven't been there since I was your age. We just stopped going one summer. I think there were just too many memories there.
Oh my god.
What?
Aren't you seeing it?
Seeing what?
Right here. Behind them? That's a freshly covered hole.
Uh-huh.
It's obviously the location of the buried bootlegger gold.
In our backyard, you mean?
Indubitably.
Lady probably buried a bone there.
Dogs don't really do that. Only cartoon dogs do that.
That's
Only
not true.
cartoon dogs bury bones, but real-life bootleggers bury gold in people.
It was a different time, Mother.
Sure.
Well, whoever this guy was, it sure seems like he and Grandma had something pretty intense going on. Was Grandma Helen in some kind of secret relationship?
No! Not the Helen I...
Intrigue. Grandma, what were you?
Man. We'll be together soon, I love you. I'm going to live our new life together, free and happy. Oh, this is all like advice.
Weird little rocks.
Ah, these little stones were from the stream near the summer house.
You painted them?
Me and August.
You were really that bored, huh?
There weren't many TV channels back then.
Tragic.
Nixon. You shouldn't call her mum on that one. That's pretty cool.
Hip van.
I did love that van. The engine died for good while we were visiting the summer home, and so I just turned it into my bedroom after that.
You slept in a broken down van?
Well, the summer house was small, and I always had to share a bedroom with August. When I realized I could have my own space just by sleeping out in the van, it was a no-brainer.
Did you, like, redo it to be like a bedroom inside?
Yeah. Your grandfather pulled the seats out for me, and I set up a little bed frame with a mattress and all sorts of posters and pillows.
Wow, that's actually cool. Could I do that?
No!
Whoa. There was a crime spree?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, department stores and fancy clothing shops.
So what happened? Did they get caught?
Now that I don't remember.
Sort of a pointless thing, that one then. God.
Grandma's
Colin,
sunglasses? Vintage.
why don't they just go through it together?
Can I keep them?
You think they're your style?
Yeah.
Sure.
I'll guard them with my...
What is that? Oh, a fishing glove.
Grandma's... diary? Should we?
Oh, I don't think...
Oh, Grandma wouldn't have... I'm dead. What difference does it make to me?
Oh dear. Wow. Cool diary. Anyone should know where the path of good intention leads. It's these church ladies. The children carry on best they can. Teenage dramas as usual, almost as if it were any normal summer. August doesn't worry me a bit. She's becoming caught more and more in her imagination. I wish I could help her. There's Washington. Instead, all that matters now is our future together. No way.
What is this? So, Grandma and this guy were definitely together before Grandpa died? And they were gonna run away together? You never heard about this?
No, this is...
And what is this key to?
something at the summer home.
Okay, well, now we've gotta go check the old... to find out who this mystery man was. Don't you want to know?
I don't know, Tess. We still have so much to do around here.
Come on.
I still need to call Tina at the theater and...
Come on. Well, you do want to know, don't you? I can see it, Mom. I can see it.
You know,
Ha, that's the spirit.
we could spare a weekend before we have to move for a little...
Right.
And some of those little towns along the way are great for antiquing.
Yeah, sure.
All right, let's hit the road and see what we find. I could really use a break from all this, even if it's pack your overnight bag.
Yes!
And bring your homework. I don't need you falling behind at school.
What about August's book?
We can FedEx it to her when we get back.
Okay. A road trip. This is gonna be great.
Antiquing. I've never used that as a verb. On the road to the secret summer home to find out what's the deal with Grandma Helen's mystery. Who knows what we might find? It'll be a while before we get there then. Oh, what's strange is I was surprised to see a little thing pop up there actually. A lot of secret achievements. It's a difficult relationship with a mum, but
What highway are we on anyway?
Oh, this is the old two-lane north route from before there was a freeway. It used to be the main route north, but now it's pretty off the beaten path. It's the way we always took to get up to the summer place when I was growing up, though. So I wanted to take it again.
yeah, it's nice out here.
It's nice out here. Peaceful.
Mm-hmm. Used to be a lot more cars on the road, and little shops and towns along the way. But with all the traffic going up the freeway now, everything kind of died off.
When did you say the last time you were at this summer house was?
Oh, when I was, I guess, 15? Your age?
I'm 16.
I meant about your age.
So, like, 35 years ago?
And you say you're bad at math.
What was it like?
The summer house? I just always really liked it there. It was an escape.
From what?
Everything, I guess. School.
Sounds really nice. So why did we never go?
I don't know. It was somewhere I always associated with being a kid. Yeah, we stopped going as a family when I was your age, and then I went off to college and then married your father.
Did Dad even know about this place? I can't imagine Dad passing up a free summer home where he could just hang out and do nothing all day.
So you're saying your father is lazy?
He's a man of leisure.
Is that what that phrase means?
What else would it mean? He likes relaxing.
He sure does. It's probably why I never mentioned it to him, because I knew he would never have put in the work to actually fix it up so we could use it.
It needed a lot of work?
Well, not last I saw it, but being unoccupied for decades out there in the middle of nowhere, it's gotta be falling apart.
It could still be in good shape. Maybe somebody's been, you know, keeping it up.
You hope squatters have been living in it?
No, like, you know, like shoe elves. I mean, it'd be nice if it were magically still in good shape, considering we need a new place to live.
To live in? Tess,
Sounds 16,
I'm
does she? The
sorry,
voice
it's-
actress
you
sounds a
couldn't
lot
live
older.
there, and not year-round.
Why not?
Well, it doesn't have central heat, or even really insulation. It's a summer home, not a winter.
Okay.
Fine. Then where are we going to live?
I don't know yet.
We're gonna be living in this car, aren't we?
No.
Just like when you lived in that van.
We can find an apartment.
How are you even going to pay for an apartment?
The
Oh,
theater
God.
company, you know.
I thought you said it was underwater.
Well, you know, it's not doing great.
Mom,
What?
when are you going to give up on the theater?
Give up on it? I'm responsible for keeping it running. For all those kids they bring to the theater.
But how are we going to have money?
Things will pick up. Ever since 9/11,
Oh my.
theater going has plummeted.
Yeah, on Broadway. You think
It's a national trend.
you sound ridiculous.
Well, maybe I am ridiculous.
Yeah, maybe you are.
It was easier when your dad was still around, at least. And then he goes and runs off.
Well, have you asked Dad if he could send back some money to help?
Absolutely not. He doesn't have the money.
But Dad moved out west for work. What? Don't laugh.
I'm not.
It wasn't for work? Then what was it then? I think I deserve to know.
If he hasn't told you his side of the story, I'm not gonna step in and take that responsibility for him. Your father left me in a hell of a situation. We made all these decisions together. We made decisions that depended on us both, you know, sticking around. You idealize your father, you know that? And I just don't really want to talk about it right now.
Fine. Let's never talk about it. Let's never talk about anything important.
Yeah, I mean that's difficult. A bit. Is she? No. Her mum's raised her and everything like that. Is this? I mean, look, come on, not bothering with that. Let's cover the phone. Hey Tessa Bear, thinking of you. Easy to forget about weekends here. Every day is a work day for me. Hey Dad, what's up? Not much at work right now. Good to hear from you. How's work going? Good, making money. Your sends it back to me. If I told you, but we're moving out next week. I think it's going to be hard for them to pay for rent at a new place. Stuff like that. Do you think you could send some money back to help? But right now my liquid assets are all tied up in reinvesting at work. And if I sent enough back, that would be worth it down without sinking my business out here. You know I would. But your mum will always being the smart one. She'll figure things out, don't worry. Stand right, pumpkin. Me and Mum are actually on a road trip right now. We're investigating family mystery into our old summer house. Can you believe it? Yeah, promise I will ASAP. Can't believe he hasn't sent money back.
Are you sending text messages to someone?
Yes?
To who?
It's to whom? It was Dad.
Just...
No comment.
It's alright. Having a common enemy can help bring people together.
You're not my enemy.
Sometimes it feels that way.
Well, it's...
Oh.
Mom!
My god.
Are you okay?
I just didn't think it would still be here.
Mom, well, it is. And it looks to be surprisingly well preserved.
It's... well, it's not just like I remember it. A little more...
What? Run down?
Run down?
weathered. But I guess I am too.
Want to start looking around?
Yeah.
Victor almost said she had a summer home. So pretty cool in a retro way. Yeah, man. That's pretty cool. God, it's like absolute shit tip though, isn't it, actually?
What's in here?
That's just August's old room. Let's try and find some other way in.
Oh dear. Never been tidied up or anything. There'd be rats and stuff living here. No way that's lasted all that time.
It's your hip van. And it's locked.
Gotta keep all the hip stuff in there secure.
Please tell me the keys are somewhere.
They might have been... I can't remember.
Don't do this to me, Mother. I have to see how much tie-dye is in there.
Oh, August was always trying to steal my keys so she could get in there and mess with my stuff. They're probably in her room.
Oh, the little criminal! All right, I'm on the case. The hip stuff is so close,
So where are the keys for August's room then?
Is this a trailer home?
It's a mobile home.
What did I just say?
They're not the same thing. A trailer home hooks up to the back of a truck and can be towed around. You can take it from place to place. A mobile home arrives on a trailer, like towed by a big truck.
Go on.
A mobile home doesn't have wheels.
Well, why didn't you just say that?
Well, I will admit it took me a moment to untangle the nuances.
It's big, isn't it? For a mobile home. God. It's pretty disgusting though, doesn't it? that safe either. Surprised nobody's used it as like a squatter's drugs den thing or whatever. Crucier. Nice. They're about, those pots now are like over 200 quid. I've seen them for. Proper Le Creuset pots, it's crazy.
Oh, look at this big pink guy.
Kurt won that from me.
Kurt?
We
You had a summer fling? Was he cute?
I thought he was very handsome.
Oh my god, a bad boy?
Well, honestly, I fell for him pretty hard that summer. It was pretty,
Cool. On his motorcycle?
He was very romantic.
Oh, no.
No. Well, a little like that.
Oh, no. So, what happened? Did you break up with him, or?
I don't remember. It was just a summer thing. It doesn't really matter.
Wow.
Oh.
Did I
Very-
hit an...
Hey, maybe we should keep looking around for
She's very guarded at the moment, actually. Can't pick up the gun. Turn it into an FPS. Suddenly becomes Call of Duty. August New Friends by August Divine. There was a red tie and it had special powers when August wore the special tie. Possible.
Nightshade?
It was because he could only come out at night. Or stay in the shade, as I remember it.
Okay, well that's spooky as hell.
August was just a kid. She needed someone to talk to.
Did it have to be a freaky imaginary friend who lurked in the shadows? I mean, what about you or Grandma Helen?
Well, I was a teenager. I don't think I was the most, I don't know, compassionate at that age.
If I had a little sister and Dad died, I'd be there for her to talk to.
It's different. You don't know what having a little sister is like.
Are you trying to say you were justified in not helping your little sister when she was grieving after her father died?
I helped. I did. I mean, we were all there for each other, but I could have used more help too. I don't think I had anything left to give. So August made a new friend for herself. One who would always listen.
I had imaginary friends when I was younger. I mean, they were real people. I just imagined they were my friends. I love that. I can't remember where I heard that joke from, but it's a good joke. Oh God. Prepare. So this is like all about nuclear war. Huh. What is it good for? What a strange period to live in. Well, I mean, we're still technically, you know, we've got more nuclear arms now than, well, not than ever before. There's been a huge disarmament. Oh, no. I think there's an attic, but it's a trailer home, isn't it? Well.
Sheesh, what happened here?
Looks like the wall gave way. Water.
What is this thing?
It's the water heater.
Oh, that's why you said water damage. I get it, I'm following along. Well, it's not going anywhere now. Can we climb over it?
No! God, look at all that rusty.
I'm up on my tetanus shots, aren't I?
We're not risking it.
Well, what's that thingy back there?
It's a maintenance hatch?
Is there any other way into the crawl space?
I think there's a way to get in from around the back. Why are you acting so excited?
Well, if we could get into the crawl space, We could climb back up out of that hatch and get over to that side of the mobile home to find more stuff.
I'm not sure why you're using the plural here.
And also, I really want to see if there's any cool, creepy stuff under there. Like a skeleton.
Listen, you can give it a peek if you want, but there is no way I'm crawling under there with you. You're on your own.
Hey, no problem. More cool, creepy stuff for me.
Yeah.
So, this is how we get into the crawl space?
You keep saying we.
So, this is how intrepid people with an innate sense of curiosity get into the crawl space?
Among other personality traits, yes.
Fine then. I'll go it alone. You're probably too frail to get in here anyway. Those creaky knees of yours.
Wow. Okay, into the filthy crawl space you go.
See you on the other side.
Break on through to the other side. Break on through to the other side. Really tires. Why do people collect tires? This is not what I imagined. Oh yeah, it's a mobile home, not a trailer home, but right. Still not what. Oh my god, that's where the dog
Oh.
died.
Cool.
I bet that was Lady then. To find out if Lady ever went missing.
Ooh, this is good. Mom's gotta see this.
I'm writing to you from our new home, right on the water. I was looking and looking, and I realised there's no better home for us than the one we could just pull up anchor and split if we really needed to. So I bought it as a houseboat. It's really something else. I bought it from an older fellow who kept it perfect. Was just done having to maintain it in his autumn years. There's a rumour they're going to dam this river up. That's a long time coming if it happens at all. Now, just to get you and those kids moved up here, I hope it's been a good summer. Right back, discreetly, and let's make plans for the big move. Something I've learned since Leo died is that being loaded with cash is the only way to live. Get ready to leave all your worries behind. Helen Devine. No way. Big boat, isn't it? Wow, where's that hatch? Oh, it's there.
Mom, I found a way in. Hang on, I'll open the back door. Hey, Mom? I found something. Look, look.
Another letter.
He wanted to live with Grandma on a boat? Maybe we can figure out where the boat was by looking at the photo.
It looks like, well, it looks like a boat.
A houseboat.
Can't see much of the surrounding area.
It's near... Maybe we can look for some of those.
A place in Canada with trees.
That narrows it down. Okay, so up through the hatch.
Go mechanics! Oh man, I forgot that August had this. I let her keep it when I moved into the van.
But August didn't even go to Fort State.
She almost did. We were both so excited to, growing up. Don't you remember Grandma talking about how much she loved it?
I remember her talking about how sexist it was.
Yeah, well, everything was sexist back then. But we're a Ford State family. You'll be a triple legacy.
Yeah, I guess.
Good.
It'll be so exciting. Oh man, you're gonna love it. Eating lunch at Ford Hall, doing all-nighters in the library. Oh, there was this time when Lucy and I broke into the art building.
I don't even know if I want to go to college.
What do you mean you don't know if you want to go to college?
I can make my own choices.
What kind of choice is that? To be broke?
I'm not gonna be broke. I've been working really hard on my design business. And August didn't go to college.
August was lucky. She's talented, but she's also lucky.
When I'm 18.
Look, I don't want to talk about this anymore. It's not a discussion.
Fine. Oh, how fun. Wait, did they not get to use these?
Mean Boys by August Devine. One day August rode her bike to town because of how sunny it was. Shade. Oh yeah. Mean Boys came closer. They said, "Who are you talking to? What are you wearing, stupid?" August said, "My dad's tie." The Mean Boys said, "Your dad must be stupid." August was crying, but the Mean Boys didn't care. They laughed and laughed.
Poor kid. Did she get made fun of a lot? At school and stuff?
I think she got picked on when she was little, but she toughened up. I guess right around this age, when we came back from our last summer trip.
What changed?
I don't know.
I don't know what the difference in age is between the two of them. Oh. X marks the spot. Looks like the hand of August.
I'd recognize that penmanship anywhere.
This piece was clearly done by an accomplished artist.
A cartographic prodigy? Do you think there'd be anything there to dig up that was left behind? It'd be like a time capsule.
Maybe she was gonna come back for it later.
I don't know. Let's just go see what it...
Come on. Yeah, August, you're upset after what happened today, and that's all right. You need time to yourself instead of talking to me, and that's all right too. But upset as you are, you need to remember boys only tease girls because they like them, or because they're different. You cannot control the cruelty of others, but you can discourage it through your own appearance, behaviour, or learn to play along. Time to grow up now. I know you will. Your boys can be horrible little shits. I know because I was one. We used to tease girls only because we like them. Yeah, I think that was probably covers a lot of cases actually. Yeah, actually, not all cases. No, yeah.
No video games back then, I guess. Poor, deprived kids.
Give each other shit a lot, but we would never give girls shit unless we liked them. Yeah, it's true. Actually, oh, there's the key for the camper van. Yeah, girls would give girls shit, but I don't remember girls giving boys shit. Apart from one or two that were a bit rough. I remember one girl would pretty much be able to kick the shit out of all the boys in our year. Pretty much, including me. I mean, she'd give me a swing around once. Like literally just swung me round and round until I was fucking landed on my head. That was pretty bad. Next time, let both your tempers simmer down before you try to make amends. Oh, more advice.
Precious stone?
This was to you?
This was to you?
Subtle, right? My mother was against me and Kurt being together from the start. To be fair, I would go off to who knows where with him and sometimes not come back till the morning. Now I understand how worried she must have been.
You were a bad kid? Do you ever thank your lucky stars I'm not a bad kid?
I don't know. You and Francine can stay up pretty...
Playing The Sims and eating pizza rolls.
Yeah.
That's not bad. That's not bad. I was a bad kid. Like not bad as in like I ever harmed people, but I'd stay up through the night. Like on school nights. wandering round, and then going back home at like 8 o'clock in the morning, 7 o'clock in the morning, go to bed, bunking off school. Like, God.
What's this about?
Oh,
Map to Kurt.
that was the town where Kurt lived. You know, we were a summer thing, but we were planning on how we could keep seeing each other once we both went home after the summer. I guess I was feeling pretty lost. I latched onto him and held on tight. He became my plan for how I would be okay.
And that didn't work out?
Yeah, like these things often do.
So how'd you end up with Dad?
Sorry?
Well, you didn't end up with Kurt. How'd you end up with Dad?
Oh, it was a lot of years later that I met your dad. After college, I moved back to Greenville for my bookkeeping job. It was actually when I was in one of the first plays I performed in at the Andromeda. Your dad was in the audience. He hung around outside the stage door after the show and he flagged me down. He said there was a problem with the production. He was so distracted by my beauty that he couldn't pay attention to anything else going on in the play.
Right, okay. It's quite late.
Aw, that Dad's always been corny as hell.
I found it endearing at the time. He was very persistent.
Was Dad big into local theater?
No. He told me later that he'd actually been at the play on a date with someone else. He told
Right.
her he needed to head home, then hung around the theater to talk to me.
Wow. Bold. Did you find that endearing?
I guess at the time I found it flattering. And a little funny. I should have realized it was a red flag.
Red flag. Wait, are you saying Dad cheated on you?
Wait, are you saying Dad cheated on you?
Oh, God, no. No. Just, you know, it's a sleazy move.
So, not the kind of thing Kurt would have done?
Oh, I don't know.
Strange, isn't it? That, like, when you find out your parents might have dated somebody else before their loved one. It's really weird. I don't know about. I don't remember ever talking to my dad about him dating anybody before my mum. But I know my mum dated somebody before my dad. I even know the guy's name. I don't know much about it, but it's strange. You know? I wonder if my dad did date anybody before my mum.
It's out there. That buried bootlegger gold.
Uh-huh. Bigfoot, too, I hear.
Do you think he found the gold already?
What makes you so sure Bigfoot's a he?
Oh, I love it. Equal opportunity cryptids. Very forward thinking.
It's 2003, Tess. Anyone can be a Bigfoot.
Right, this treasure must have been buried. Like here or something, I'm thinking. No. No. Not gonna be bootlegger gold, is it? Let's be honest. I can't remember where that map was. Near the doghouse. She had that little shovel spade thing on her, didn't she?
You ready to unearth this mystery?
You are really getting into the mess on this trip. Crawling through old crawl spaces, digging in the dirt.
It's for the sake of the adventure, Mom.
Don't let me stop you.
Time capsules are cool. Oh. Bye, Nightshade. Thank you for being my friend. I'll miss you. Oh.
So this is where August buried her feelings.
Mom! Come on, it's sad. What?
I don't know. Maybe we should keep it. Maybe August would want it.
Let's leave it here for
I don't
August
know,
to
Mom.
find.
I think we should leave it.
Really?
August buried Nightshade here. It's his final resting place. Let's respect it.
Okay. Rest well, Night.
The real treasure was the friends we made along the way. JK. It was actually the grave of August's imaginary friend Nightshade. I feel kind of bad for disturbing it. Look at the back of this camper van then, eh? Beautiful, beautiful graphics actually, I have to say. It's almost what's like not an oil painting, what's the acrylic maybe. It's beautiful though. I like it. That's a nice vista, isn't it? Well, I think so. No, each to their own, but yeah, it's about that there. Just about that. God, they've got loads of tyres knocking around everywhere.
Oh, it's everything I'd imagined. It's got an ugly lamp,
Gonna nip to the
an
loo while
acoustic
this
guitar,
is listening to this.
a concerning scent of mold?
I mean, what do you expect? It's been under this carport for 30 years. That's why I'm not coming inside.
Okay, I'll just look around and get out. It is kind of gross in here.
Right, sorry about that. I won't be a second. I'm going to put the kettle on. I may have just passed wind before I was able to mute the mic. I don't know. Only rewatching this will tell. Let's see. Lava lamp.
Ah, alas. Not so groovy anymore.
Right, 1%. Right, settle down. Okay. I had to close all the windows and curtains and things. And then make a cup of tea. I should have started the kettle boiling first.
Brutal, Lori. Brutal.
Are you getting
But
my letters?
kind of fair.
I haven't heard from you since you told me about Kurt. I'm writing to you every week. Things at the park are lame. All the fun people left, and now it's just me, Gordon, and the dorks from Sandusky. If I don't get anything back, I'm just going to assume you're too preoccupied with Kurt to write me. At least one of us is having fun. I'll talk to you when school starts, I guess. Unless I'm too busy. Laurie. What's she doing? It turns out the real treasures.
Wow. Mom was even into theater back then. Huh.
The Death of the Salesman's School for Scandal. I don't know that production. Sheridan. Oh, looks like a Garrod turntable, doesn't it? That style. It's pretty cool. They're at Montague Manor. So she really was quite a thespian. All these LPs just lying around. It's so weird how. But I mean, I remember somebody saying, "Oh well, you know, LPs to us were just like, you know, cassettes and CDs." And I used to leave cassettes lying around, but that's because they wouldn't get scratched. CDs I was quite precious of. But like, I just think it depends on the personality of the person. Like, I think a lot of people would have been respectful with their LPs. I don't know. I would never leave LPs lying around now. I mean, I'm so precious with them, like completely precious about them. They're so expensive now, I suppose, compared to how they were.
Holy shit.
Babe, this summer's been real out there, but I've got to split. I'm not hip to another winter with snow. I'm on my bike, headed to Cali. Look me up if you're ever out that way. Kurt. Oh my god. That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad, isn't it? That's why Mum got defensive. That was it. That's his breakup. Just one note. And that was it. Yeah. That's pretty bad.
How is the stuff? Hip as you'd hoped?
Well, I found this. You guys didn't just drift apart at the end of the summer, did you?
No. I came to work at the diner one night, and they said someone had left a note for me, and it was this.
That sucks, Mom.
I just felt like such an idiot. I'd put all my energy into planning how we'd be able to stay together, planning how our life was going to be, planning how he'd be the answer for how I was going to be okay. And then one day, I don't know if I've ever cried as much as I did for the week after I got this.
Oh, God.
He seems like maybe he just wanted something different than you.
Well, he could have instead he just played along, told me what I wanted to hear. Until one day it was just goodbye. Not even face to face, just this selfish little note. And he was gone. There was a lesson I should have learned that summer. You can't rely on other people.
What?
If you put your trust in other people, if you expect them to be there for you, one day they won't be.
So what? You shouldn't have friends or relationships?
Well, no, I just mean you can care about other people, but you have to be ready for them to go away. And be okay on your own when they do.
Are you... You're making it sound like... Are you saying Dad left you? I thought you said you both agreed to get divorced.
Well, either way, he's not here, is
Mom, what happened with you and Dad splitting up? He always makes it sound like you wanted him to leave, but...
He does?
I mean,
If he's telling you I wanted this, See? This is why you need to be okay on your own. If you're fine on your own, when they leave, you don't have to feel this way. Remember that.
Complex post-traumatic stress disorder from the death of her father, which sounds like it was unexpected. And then maybe her mother became emotionally withdrawn during her formative years, and that had a impact on her. Recommendation: talking therapy, acid trip, psychedelics, and talking therapy. God. Or maybe some MDMA. Bit old though, isn't she? Fuck it, full-blown ayahuasca. There's no point. Don't hold back. Proper ayahuasca retreat. Have a chit chat with the local shaman. Away. Can I not jump over that now and just run free? Run free. This is where I start to get a little bit. Like my patience has now been exceeded. Feel kind of bad for disturbing it. What are you supposed to be doing now then? What's the plan, Batman? Go back into August's abode. Oh, it's locked. Yeah, oh, I like that tree.
What's in here?
That was my mom and dad's room. Well, just my mom's room last we were here.
Well, dang it, that door's stuck.
I think... Look, we could twist the latch open if... I think I could get this open with a flathead screwdriver.
Awesome. Where's one of those?
Oh, I had a little toolkit in the glove box of my van.
Nice.
I don't know how most women operate without proper toolkits. Like, I don't understand it myself. Like, I've got fucking tools left, right, and centre. I've got specialist toolkits, general toolkits. I mean, and I use them all the bloody time. I don't understand how people don't. Oh, I shouldn't say women, but, you know, Just people who don't have toolkits. I don't understand how they work in life. Like I would say that I don't think a week goes by where I'm
Find
not
anything?
using a
You were
tape
right.
measure
They're
or
Perfect.
a
Let's give it a try.
screwdriver or something, or a hammer, or just something. Do you know what I mean? Sawing something. And I'm not a craftsman. Do you know what I mean? I'm not a tradesman or anything like that. But I use a toolkit weekly, at least. I don't get it. Oh, there's sewing kits as well. I use a sewing machine occasionally, like every 3 months maybe, unless I've got a project, and then it's like daily. But yeah, so it's not just like stereotypically men's toolkit.
Ah, door.
Where's her
We meet
legs?
again. But this time, I'm ready for you.
Legs have disappeared.
Hey, good work.
Thanks, Mom.
Right, let's have a look at. Oh, I love those rays of light. That's beautiful. Love shafts of light. It's just does mean there's dust in the air though, doesn't it? Probably. Went to a place once called Fountains Abbey, and I captured some amazing shafts of light there. Is that a yeah, old school perfume. Don't spray that in your face. What are we doing in here? I can't remember now. Easter goose. So glad I'm not into collecting just shit. Do you know what I mean? Like I would hate it if somebody gave me that, because I'd feel obliged to keep it. If it was handmade, it wouldn't feel obliged. I'd keep it. I'd love it. But if somebody bought me that fucking thing, I'd just feel like, oh god damn it, it's like a burden. You know what I mean? I'd just be
My
like,
mom loved this
I
desk.
refuse it now.
I remember when she brought it home
shit.
from the flea market.
It's just flat
Jeez,
out.
how many desks did Grandma have?
Kind of a lot, I guess. I mean, she was a writer. She liked to move around.
Well, let's see what she was hiding in here. Ugh, it's locked. This gives me an idea.
The little key from Grandma's diary.
The little key? From Grandma's diary?
Right.
Nice. That's the tidiest bureau I've ever seen in my life. Nobody keeps a bureau like that. It just doesn't happen, does it? Come on. Okay. All right. Our thoughts with you. Our thoughts are with you, Helen. So sorry to hear about your loss, please. I wonder if, like, it was the loss of a husband. It's like, you know, when you can appreciate something when it's gone. Helen, you can't just leave me here. I did all this for you, all for you, and those are my kids too. You know, I need to have a right. Oh my God. So he found out. Yeah, that's right. Wait.
What's that?
What? I'm sorry. What?
What does he mean? When he says those are his kids? Was Grandpa Leo not your real dad? Could that have been why he was trying to run away with you in August and Grandma Helen?
I can't even imagine.
Look, Mom. Look. This one. This note. It has a return address. Pierre Lautrec. Box 9. Hop 2.
Ontario. We should go check it out.
Do
you
you
wanna-
want to go check it out?
What?
No!
Tess, we already drove however many hours up here and dug around getting dirty and all this stuff. I'm not driving us to Canada based on some return address from over 30 years ago. We have the rest of the house to pack up, and I still need to call the electric company to schedule our end of the service, which I probably should have done sooner, and...
Mom. The house can wait a day. This can't.
The house actually can't wait.
A day? I mean, come on. It can't be that far of a drive. It says it's right across the border. And if we don't do it now, you think we're really ever gonna come back? You could find out who this guy really was. Who your father really was. Who we really are. But not if we just turn around and go home.
Wait, this can wait.
Okay,
though.
listen.
Yes.
Hey, I'm not doing this because of your sterling rhetorical skills. You didn't win
They are
this
pretty
one.
good.
I just
Thank you.
happen to agree with you. I do want to know who my mother might have been mixed up with, and why she never told me about it, and who my real father is. And if we go check out this, so
Your
if
real
one
father
more
is
day of
the one
driving is
that
all
you
it
love,
takes to
isn't
find
it?
out one way or the other,
Then why not, right?
right?
Glad I could convince you.
No, you just
Exactly. Glad you came around to see things my way in the end. Okay.
yeah. Let's find somewhere to stay for the night. We'll look up directions. Get back on the road in the morning.
Hotel night. We're getting room service. Thank you, Mom.
But we didn't find that hidden fortune you were so excited about.
Yeah. Maybe it's on the other side of the border.
Come on, let's get it.
I mean, I've had a fairly standard upbringing. Two biological parents raised me, but I wouldn't like. I don't personally put so much emphasis on biological parenthood at all. Like, I just think, yeah, it's like legitimate father isn't necessarily a biological father. I don't think it makes any difference whatsoever. I really don't. To be a biological dad or not. From the kids' side of things, I think when it comes to fathers, like, I don't know. I think it can be. Scientists have shown that, like, there's a biological change in men when they have children, attachment, if you like, and if that doesn't occur, that's why I have a lot of respect for men who've got together with a woman who has kids, and then gone on to help raise those kids himself, because I don't think that's an innate thing that men do. I don't think it's a natural thing for men compared to raising biological kids, their own biological kids. Where are we off to then? Canada? My God.
All right. Time to order that room service.
This is not the kind of place that has a room service. I'm sorry.
What?
Hotels do room service. This is a motel.
Just like the summer place was a mobile home and not a trailer.
Motel Holiday
Right.
Inn?
But the other way around. But there's a restaurant and lounge right next door, though. I'm gonna head down there and get us dinner, okay? And I'm going to have a cocktail while I wait. It's been a long day. I'll be back with something to eat soon.
Well, all right. That's almost like room service.
What do you want to eat?
Oh, burger?
Burger it is.
It is
Do your
simple,
homework.
kid. It's pretty much what I have, really. If I go to a restaurant, I just simple nowadays. Pick up coffee packet. Pick up coffee packet. No. There's nothing going to be in these drawers, so let's just give that a miss. Oh, we never know, actually. Oh, no interest in a box of tissue. No. Oh, come off it now. What's this here?
Ooh, a visitor's guide. Oh.
Al Hayton. Yeah, fuck that. Oh, I don't know if I'd like to stay somewhere like this. Just the thought of, like, fleas or bed bugs. Ugh. Maths homework.
Hey, it's burger time.
Fine. How was the restaurant?
Overpriced. But I guess that's the price you pay for convenience. Here's your burger.
Thanks.
Enjoy.
Tell her I said hi.
August? Guess where I am? At a motel in Powhatan. We paid a visit to the old summer house. You remember? Mobile home. Yes, it's still there. Anyway, we came away with some questions about Mom and Dad.
It was my rival and I will defeat it. Let's go for a few chips first. No?
Do you think... Could Dad have... She wants to talk to you. I'm going out for a smoke. Back in a few.
Naughty, naughty.
Hello, Teresa.
Hi, Aunt August.
This is all... It's pretty crazy, huh?
Yeah, that's one word for it.
How do you feel about it?
Don't know what I think.
Honestly,
Me neither.
I can't imagine Grandma having an affair.
Yeah. It seems pretty out of character, but my dad... I was still pretty young when our dad died. I never really knew him.
I'm sorry.
It's alright. I've spent enough on therapy to almost be over it. Did you guys find anything out there?
We found your old friend, Nightshade.
Oh, Nightshade. I'd forgotten about him.
Kind of a spooky name.
Yeah, I was a spooky kid. You know, our dad dying really did shake me up. Nightshade was to try and fill that void, I guess.
That must have been hard.
Yeah. What about the house? What was it like?
It was pretty beat up.
Yeah. I'm surprised it was still standing.
I guess part of me hoped we could just move out there.
Move out there? Oh my gosh. You're breaking my heart. You'd rather live in the middle of nowhere than in Chicago?
What?
With me, in the townhouse. Didn't your mom say?
No. What about Mom? Can she stay with you?
Of course, both of you. But she doesn't want to.
What do you mean?
She... Look.
Why didn't...
Oh, hold on. Work is calling.
Love you too, Aunt August.
Never let a burger go to waste, eh? What? Lol. Low. I've vanquished the mighty burger. Like this kid. Away with words. These are secrets. Right, okay. Can't believe you get gamer points just for eating a burger. Why would you ever need 2 double beds? Don't ask. What game is that they played there? I've got to read the Bible from there. Strange. Well, you still do get Bibles in hotels. I presume. What is it? St. James's Bible. I presume. Oh my god. Should I be doing that? What the fuck are those? I don't know what that is. Americans will know what that is. They're always up on their drugs. Sleeping agent or something, probably. I think a lot of Americans have to drug themselves to sleep. This sounds terrible, doesn't it? Of me. Like, Americans have to drug
Oh,
themselves
yeah.
to sleep.
Definitely stealing these.
No, but I think it's true, actually. I think there's a lot of Americans that do actually drug themselves to sleep. I mean, that's fucked up, isn't it? Doesn't that ring alarm bells about the culture in which you live? Xanthax or something? I don't know.
And Jocelyn is looking at him, and it's so obvious that she forgot her line, and of course she did, because she only got off book a few days before, and he's just staring at her.
Uh-huh.
And Todd needs her to say it, otherwise the whole scene makes no sense, and it's dead quiet. It's opening night! And so then, she just says, "Who are you? The Pirate of Penzance?" Tess,
What?
are you even listening to—
Yeah, Pirates of the Caribbean. I'm listening.
Oh dear.
If you want to just drive quietly for a while, that's fine.
So freaking boring. I wonder what's going on with Dad and Francine. Man, it must be so hard. Dad
Wait,
and parents
where's my
are
cell phone?
divorced.
Did I leave it in my backpack?
No. Your mum's had it.
Oh no.
What?
My cell phone. I left my cell phone at the hotel.
Are you sure?
Yes, I looked everywhere. It's not in the glove box. It's not in my backpack. I don't have the charger either. I must have left it on the...
We don't have to go back and get it.
I need my phone.
Tess, we have been driving for over an hour already. We are not driving all the way back to the motel just so you can have your phone for one day.
You don't understand.
Oh, don't be a spoiled little shit. Although I did go around an entire country of Malta tracking down my mobile phone that I left on a bus. Fucking hell. God, actually saying that. I mean, literally all around Malta. I think somebody found it, gave it to their daughter, who then met us on another bus. Yeah. Might be gone if we don't go back for it. Francine is going. Don't say that.
It might be gone if we don't go back for it.
I'm sure it'll be in the motel Lost and Found. We can pick it up on the way home.
Mom, we have to turn around. We haven't been driving for an hour.
Yes, we have. We left 1 hour and...
Well, we can drive faster on the way back.
I am not breaking the speed limit and getting pulled over and getting a ticket because you can't wait till tonight to get...
You know, I wouldn't have left my phone there if it wasn't for you. You were lying to me. And I was so distracted. And now you won't even go back.
Hold on. I
Teenage
was
tantrum.
lying to you? When was I lying?
You didn't tell me we could stay with August. Why would you just lie to me and say all...
I didn't lie. She doesn't want to help. Helping would be buying the house, and when I asked, she said no.
But she offered to let us stay with her.
And I said no. There's a million reasons why that's a bad idea.
At least we'd be sleeping in a bed and not a car.
We aren't gonna sleep in the car. I'll figure something out.
Aren't you concerned? We have no plan.
I have a plan. Money might be tight, but it's not like I don't have a job.
Why don't you like August?
Excuse me? Where did you get that idea?
You always act like she's a pain when she's just trying to help. It's like you're jealous of her.
First of all, I am not jealous of her. It's a lot easier to make money when you live by yourself, especially if you're so far away. Your own family is an afterthought. I had to do all the work for Grandma. August just stayed in Chicago.
You're making her sound so selfish. She's not like that.
You've never lived with her, Tess. It's not gonna be like your little vacation. August thinks she knows what's best for everyone. I can't be around someone like that every day.
Wow, I can't imagine what that feels like. Do you think you're the only person with problems and the rest of us are just running around doing whatever? You're exhausting. No wonder Dad left.
Oh, that's brutal.
Don't bring your dad into this.
Why not? Why can't we talk about Dad? Actually talk about Dad for the divorce?
I don't want to have this discussion right now.
Fine. You don't want to have this discussion? I'll just find out when I go to Nevada.
What?
When I see Dad when I go next month.
You're not going to Nevada next.
Yes, I am. I already have the tickets.
What do you mean? With what money?
From my business, I'm going.
From your business. I can't believe you. That you would go behind my back?
If you just told me what was happening, I wouldn't have to. I wouldn't have to ask Dad to tell me the truth.
The truth? Please. Oh, so that's what this is all about, huh? You want to know what's the truth? Fine. Here's the truth. The divorce wasn't mutual. I divorced him.
You...
Your father announced he was going to Reno to become a full-time gambler and expected me to say, "Oh, sure, honey, feel free to abandon me and my daughter and dying mother to try out your next get-rich-quick scheme." What? What kind of person would think a marriage could work with that kind of distance? So then I have to be the bad guy, just like always. He gets to run away and be the fun parent, and I have to be the mean mom and do all the work. So I divorced him. I'm sure he's just as proud of his new job as I am, and that's why you're hearing about it now. So sure, go to Nevada, ask him all about it. I'm sure he'll tell you the truth.
Sucks. I guess now we're just going to sit here in silence till we get to this stupid outboat. Fun. What a fun road trip. That was sarcastic. Put on the fucking sunglasses. That's what a teenager would do.
It's a dead end.
It's not a dead end. We just have to get out and walk.
Where, Tess?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. I think it's through here. Thanks for the help, by the way.
Look, I know you're upset. We both are. Let's just get in, see what we can find about Pierre, and get out. Before I change my mind.
Agreed.
Well, it looks like we finally made it to the houseboat we saw in the picture. Most likely owned by the mystery man, aka Pierre Lautrec. However, whatever we find here, better be worth it. Set of drawers there. Whatever that is, I've been cutting with that hole at the back of my garden. It's been growing all over everything. Little sticky things on it, which sticks to the fence. That's a mad houseboat, isn't it? This is a mad neck of the woods, really. I mean, there's no water here. Okay. There's nobody knocking around here, is there? Dock vessel must be removed prior to October the 1st due to the scheduled completion of the St. Jude River Dam. Oh.
Pierre! Pierre was here.
Looks like we're on the right track.
This means you, Pierre. This is a shared facility for all residents who fish off their boats or the dock. If you borrow equipment to clean or prepare your catch, return it to its storage space. Alright.
Yikes. Somebody has anger issues. Couldn't just set down the knife gently, could ya?
It's a bit weird, actually, yeah. Especially when there's a knife right there.
Is that dried blood? Ew, 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 ew. Why on earth did I just touch that?
Could be fish. Fish bleed, don't they? I think. Yeah, fish. You get fish blood like that, don't you? Definitely. Don't know what species.
How are we supposed to get on board?
Maybe there's something around here we can use.
This old canoe or a ladder or something like that. Proper Canadian canoe, yeah. And there's rope. No. Or rope. What's wrong with this canoe? Oh. Right, let's grab this.
This is so stupid.
But
What if you fall off and break your neck, Tess?
but we're already here.
Mobile home.
The mobile home was fine.
Okay, fine. You stay here, and I'll see.
No.
It's never
You
gonna
can't.
happen.
Don't tell me what I can't do, Tess. No matter how grown up you think you might be.
You're right. I'm sorry. We've done all of this so far together.
All right, we'll do it together. But I should go first.
No, I should go.
No way. What if you fall off?
I could say the same to you. I should go first. I'm not gonna let my poor, aged mother walk across a rickety bridge
Aged.
before I'm sure it's safe.
Let's flip a coin. Call it heads or tails.
Man. No.
No! I'm going first. It's my filial duty.
You really think it's dangerous?
If I thought it was dangerous, I wouldn't.
Great. Then we'll flip a coin.
Oh my god. I won!
Just be careful and stay away from the edge.
Bloody hell, it's just a wooden board. I mean, crikey. No drama.
Dodge this.
Really? I can't. I mean, I would make those noises, but do girls do that when they pick up guns, fire guns? Nah, should not. Maybe. I don't know. Does not compute.
No, it's for 4 players. Sorry, Pierre.
Bloody tiddlywinks. Not really. I did have tiddlywinks when I was younger, but. Oh, this is a gift, isn't it? This is a gift for Grandma. Can't quite get eyes on it. What's in there? Come on. Right, won't let me at it. What's that? Going on about the silly ideas. My head, my concerns are far from silly. This affects all of us. You say we'll have everything we could ever hope for, but I'm not the one who decided to run across the border and have silly little Helen pick up her entire life and her children's lives at the drop of a hat, and how much money was involved. I hope for things that money got by. Treasured friendships I've held since I was a girl. My relationship with my parents and siblings, satisfying work, to tell people my children grow up in the loving company of their grandparents and their friends. These are the things you asked me to give up, and for what? Isolation, an unfamiliar place, a leaky boat, money to spend on what? What does it matter if everything else is lost? Oh,
You tell him, Grandma.
Yeah, not one to mince words.
All those years of writing advice columns paid off, I guess. Kinda nice that she was thinking about you guys, too. Not just uprooting your life dumping you in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. I can't imagine what it would have been like to grow up here.
You'd have to learn French.
Sacre bleu.
Oh no, it's already happening.
I do not all parts of Canada speak French. Oh God, I've really thought about that. Cool houseboat though. If it's actually like doesn't just spend all its time moored up, it's quite spacious. I mean, it's a bit excessive having all like that's poorly designed that shower toilet area, but I think it's cool. It's big. It's very big as a boat. It's an enormous boat actually. I like it. Yeah, I'm not going to read somebody's financial measure. That's just fucking dull. There's no doubt about it. Not picking up a coffee can either. Where is Pierre? Where's his skeletal remains? Hey, ooh, what's this? Local and state police are looking for a group of thieves who made off with an undisclosed amount of cash. Oh my god. The state police and then broke into the store around 1:20 AM. They dismantled the store safe, taking the money. Is that where he got all his money? Hey, Mom.
The burglary ring! Mom, Grandma's boyfriend here was a bank robber. Why else would he have this?
Maybe my mother sent it to him.
For what?
To keep him abreast of current events?
Oh, come on, Mom. Grandma had a thing going with a bank robber. How?
Well, okay, they didn't rob any banks. It was the jewelry counters at department stores and things like that.
Department store robber doesn't quite have the same ring to it.
And it wasn't robbery, it was burglary.
What's the difference?
A robbery is when you take something from someone under duress. A burglary, you take it when they're unaware.
You think?
Listen, it's been a while since I've brushed up on my criminology.
And why are they so sure it was men?
What?
It says the men broke into the store, but there were no witnesses. So how do they know it was men?
You're thinking lady robber.
Like Catwoman.
I like it. Very cinematic.
Do you think Grandma could have helped?
Are you seriously asking if I think my mother was an accomplice in all this?
Why not?
She had 2 kids at home. I just don't see it.
Seems like there was a lot about Grandma you weren't seeing.
Excuse me?
Sorry, Mom. I'm sorry.
No, I mean, you know, maybe that's what she wanted me to think. I didn't know about Pierre, after all.
One of the great things about teens and kids is they just don't have a filter. One of the worst things about teens and kids is they just don't have a filter. I appreciate it. I don't really have much of a filter myself, but yeah, it's difficult. Things like that. So I went down the apologetic route there as a dialogue option. Oh, it's not for keeps then, that flashlight. Oh, what's that? It's California wine. I never really thought of California making wine back in the day, actually. I always think of like just modern wines from California. Oh, there's a key there. Okay. Take that. Have that. Swipe. Sorry.
Wow, that is a lot to spend on whiskey.
$45?
A lot for back then, I mean. Whiskey was more
I was gonna say.
expensive then, too. Plus, judging from the state of this place, this was probably a reoccurring order.
Jeez.
I don't think he was handling my mother's change of heart too well.
With this amount of booze, it doesn't look like he was handling anything too well.
Listen, let's just get back to it. It's cold in this.
Mm. I don't understand people drinking themselves into misery. I could probably like smoke pot into misery,
Attention, every. Oh man, what? This doesn't work.
but not
Should have
drink
seen that coming.
myself into misery. I don't know. So alcohol never really. It's just strange to me. Then again, like I went for a beer with my dad the other day, and I drove back, and I was just like,
Boy, really getting into the sea captain persona, aren't we? Did the boat ever even leave this dock?
I just had one beer, and I was like, there's no way I could manage to drive back. Like, there's just like I was at my limit with one beer. That's how irregular I took. Oh, but I would definitely smoke a pipe on a houseboat. Fucking hell. Oh, that's just like my pipe as well. It's just the same shape and everything. Although my mouthpiece is a different type. I've got a fishtail mouthpiece because that would burn your tongue if not smoked right. But it looks like a Peterson. It's just a beautiful pipe shape. That is exactly like my pipe. I feel like going and getting my pipe out of the cupboard now. Oh, mate, I miss smoking a pipe. Oh, it's getting to the summer, I suppose. I can start smoking my pipe again. Oh, so there's an office in there, which we'll come back to in a second.
A letter from Grandma.
Can you imagine if my mother had actually moved us up here to stay?
I'd be Canadian.
You wouldn't even exist.
Whoa. What?
Well, who knows if I would have had a daughter if my whole life had changed back then.
Wow. So this is like looking into an alternate reality. I'd like to live in another reality.
Like what?
One where you and Dad were still together? I mean, I just wish you two were able to work things out.
It's not possible. There's no way to that reality from here.
I wonder if every kid of divorced parents just essentially... I get the impression they just essentially want the parents to get back together, and that never goes.
Wow.
That desire.
This is from when Grandma was really young.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen this one.
You look a lot like her.
Really?
Maybe you were just imagining things?
What? Oh, you mean because he might not have been my father? I suppose I can see the resemblance now that I think about it.
You have her smile.
Something nice about our species and biology and genetics and things that offspring look like the parents, isn't there? Wow. Now this is a cool boat. I mean, I'd be wearing that. There's no doubt. This is so cool.
Cool. Nobody to spy on, though.
Yeah, but there's a whole thing out there. It's effectively dry docked, isn't it? So you could just get out and make sure the hull's okay. I don't think I'd live on a boat like this if I couldn't actually be out on the water. Like, it'd be a bit grubby. That was a big cigar, a big chunky cigar. So, oh, he's got a typewriter. So, what was he then? What are the blueprints for? Why does she keep picking up mugs? Mug obsessed. It's in the special drawer. Mom.
So I guess that's it. Grandma had enough time on her own. Without Grandpa, without Pierre. She realized she liked things better that way.
Can you blame her?
I don't know. I would have gone for it. I mean, talk about romantic. A whole new life with somebody who'd go to all these lengths for you. A fresh start. A whole bunch of money. What's not to like?
Having to leave behind everybody you know? Your parents. She would have been on the run with a criminal. Is a little romance worth all that?
Grandma didn't think so. But I'm not so sure.
I should have read that, really. This is my final response. You say you did all this for me, but you didn't. Everything you've done, you did for yourself. You were the one who was unsatisfied with our home, our income, and always wanted more. You were the one who made the decision to get more money through reckless, illegal means. You were the one who decided to run to Canada, save your own skin, without even telling me until it was too late to do anything but follow along. I'm not following along anymore. You say these are your kids too. Of course they are. But they're my children as well, and I'm here with them every day, comforting their grief, trying to console them over the loss of their father, trying my very hardest to keep up the ruse. But I'm getting used to it, used to doing this on my own, used to speaking for myself, to living this new life. I'm regaining my footing. I'm starting to feel okay. Oh, right. Wow. Okay. Wow. What's she wearing on her feet? Oh, she's got no feet. Any skeletons in this closet, eh?
Wow. Cool.
Tess, don't touch that!
Why not? It's just as grimy as anything else in this boat. Plus, I want to find out what the winter campus fashions were in 1960.
You don't know where that's been.
It's literally been right here for 30 years.
I mean before that, like... And I think it was fringed jackets.
The winter campus fashions in 19...
And patterned tights. But really? Put that down.
Okay. I think that's everything then. So where did Pierre get to then, this criminal? Is he in prison now? Or... Oh, what about all this cash though that he got from... He must have stashed it somewhere. Where's he stashed it? Stash the cash, eh? Stash the cash. What's this here?
Damn. 40 grand.
We've definitely found our man.
This must have been from when he drove up here. Imagine spending $6 on a steak lunch.
Or $7 for a tank of gas.
Did people just drink more back then?
Yeah, I think so. But this is a lot, even for 1968.
$3,000 for a houseboat?
Are you saying that's a lot or a little?
A little? Only $3,000 for a boat you can live on? It's a house and a boat. That's two whole things for just $3,000. Some people don't.
It does seem like he probably got a pretty good deal.
Do you think the boat had something wrong with it?
Maybe Pierre just drove a hard bargain.
I mean, a boat does cost a fuckload to maintain. There's a lot to do on a boat. Well, I think we're about done here then. Unless I'm missing something, but I don't think I am. that? Really lovely. Graphically, it's superb, I think. Quite lovely. Thick pieces of timber as well. Get that mobile phone, hopefully. No, can't leave. Whatever we find here better be worth it, but I haven't found anything. We found that key. The only thing that I'm not sure about was there was that mystery present actually. So I mean, we'll have a look at that. What about down there as well? I wish I was having a bath right now. I should get like an Xbox screen in the bathroom, not the actual Xbox. That'd be crazy. I could just like play Xbox whilst in the bath. I'd fall asleep. Oh, I do fall asleep in the bath regularly. I have like 2-hour stretches of sleeping in the bath as well. It's not good. Like I'll fucking wake up. Usually when I'm breathing in water, that's what wakes me up. But yeah, and I've fallen asleep for 2 hours. Man. If I go out, it's going to be in the bathtub.
Boy, he really burned through it.
I can't imagine just spending $40,000 on nothing.
Well,
Yeah.
some of it was on this boat.
Yeah, seems like he really loved it.
Can you imagine Grandma living here?
Can you imagine August living here?
Maybe then she would have been a famous painter, because...
For sure.
And you and Grandma would have had to fish every day.
This is a very tempting scene you're painting.
I'm imagining something like Little House on the Prairie, but on...
Little houseboat on the river?
rolls off the tongue.
Little house on the prairie, oh my god. There's some cash in that. I mean, people do put cash in coffee tins. I was going through the Scout hut one day and I come across a biscuit tin. I opened it up and there was £6,000 in there. I was like, Jesus Christ. So I took it out and I said to one of the group scout leader, I was like, you do realise there's £6,000 in the fucking biscuit tin, just like amongst the tents. It wasn't even like hidden away. It was just like on top of the tents. Do you know what I mean? He's like, oh yeah, that's Gerard. He doesn't trust banks. He just puts the money in a biscuit tin. I'm like, any of the kids, like I could have sent any of the kids in there and said, just get that tent out. You know what I mean? Whatever. They got the tent. They just stumbled across that. Like we were inner city Birmingham. I mean, there's, you know, I don't say that like inner city kids are not nice kids, but
This looks intense. What's the brushy thing for?
They'd have kept that money. There's no way they would have. Some of them would have kept it. The majority wouldn't have done, but there's one or two that would have done, for sure. Just couldn't believe it. Like I never just the idea of keeping cash in a biscuit tin. It's just so weird to me. Wait, what's in this box here? Oh, I think I've done that. Letter. I can't get up there then. So I'm sort of a bit stuffed really because I mean I don't really know what we're supposed to be doing now. Can't get that present anymore. There's not much I can do really, other than like wander around randomly. Can't fire that. That's not like interactable. Can get up there. That's about it though.
Quite the party boat Pierre had going on here.
No
Let's
kidding.
read what I need to do next
I
then.
kind of want to clean up the rest of these.
Ugh, why?
They're all in the bucket except these two. When you was talking about how important it is to recycle, it just feels like the right thing to do.
Well, they're all in the bucket except these two. They've been separated now. They will be reunited at last.
Don't know what the point of that was. Seriously, like, what the hell am I supposed to be doing now? I've done everything. So what's this called then? It's called Open Roads. I've got the name. There's no walkthrough. There's software called Open Roads Designer. What am I missing here then? Like I've been through all of the houseboats. As far as I'm aware. Clicked on all that stuff. Could go Plopsy, couldn't I? Picking up a random hat and bottle and things like that is fairly pointless. I'm going to put like nothing to look at really there. It's good actually. It's got this like it snaps the screen onto something, which is good because usually when they port PC games across, you like having to fiddle around getting the dot exactly where you need it to be. Right, well I'm stuck now. So I'm missing something, aren't I? I don't know what it is. I just want to jump down there. No. I jump down there. No. Yeah, I'm really stuck. I've had my tea, so my tea's done. I've looked at the Paul mag. I've opened all that up. I've got one of these entertainment systems. Who's mine made by? I think it's actually Hitachi I've got in my head, I don't know. I actually wanted a Fisher Price one. No, not Fisher Price, Fisher. Been through all this, there's nothing there. I don't know if I can look at those plans. Can I actually look at the pencils? Can I do anything with the pencil? Should I look at the imprint of the last letters typed on the typewriter and work out what letter was last typed? This is bullshit. Come on. Oh.
This could come in handy.
Looks like a mailbox key.
Didn't we see some mailboxes up by the gate where we came in?
Oh, nice. Good spot. Well done. Well, good thinking, Tess. Tessa Bear? Good thinking. Does sound like she's wearing flip-flops. Sandals, probably. Oh, there's like rum and whiskey and beer everywhere. Poor guy. Check. Oh my god.
Looks like Pierre tried to mail this, but he messed up the postage or something. Let's crack this bad boy open.
Wait, opening other people's mail? I don't know, Tess.
Pretty sure the law frowns on breaking into people's houseboats, too. It's a little late to be getting squeamish now, don't you think?
I suppose you have a point.
Let's see what we've got here.
To whom it may concern, I now confess my culpability for a spate of burglaries which resulted in the theft of almost $1.5 million. Oh my god, $1.5 million. Oh yeah, the theft of almost $1.5 million. I had worked as a property inspector for Gein County for over 10 years. At a poker game in 1966, I was approached by a man interested in trading blueprints and my knowledge for cash. He and a few others targeted department stores and other businesses that carried large amounts of cash overnight. This relationship developed and I began more and more involved. I was given 10% of the proceeds from the robberies in exchange for information on how they could evade detection from the store security. As time went on, the stores they chose to hit became riskier and riskier. I had no way to back out of the arrangement as they threatened not only my safety but that of my family as well. Seeing no other option, I falsified a death certificate with papers I lifted from the county office. I left my wife and daughters to cross the border under an assumed name, giving them instructions to follow me. They never did. And I wish that regret, having asked them to. What little of my stolen profits remain, I've destroyed. My wife, Helen, knew nothing of my crimes until it was too late. She only went along with the story of my death because she had no other choice. She is innocent. My decision to involve myself in this series of crimes was mine alone. I ask only that you leave my wife and daughters alone. This is my confession, Leonard Lambros. No effing way.
So Pierre was my dad?
He wrote this whole confession, but it never made it. It's been here ever since.
I can't believe it.
Well, it says right there.
No, I mean rhetorically, Tess. Jeez.
Right.
I'm... So my mother wasn't having an affair at all. Or whatever this would have been.
Not except with Grandpa's secret identity.
So my father hadn't died. When we thought he'd had a heart attack, he was just... here. On this dock.
Oh,
We never
so
got
tragic.
to know him. He was just a car ride away.
Oh, God.
August and I suffered over something that never even happened.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm really sorry, Mom. For your whole life, you thought your dad had just died, and you had to live with that. That really sucks.
I can't believe I can't believe he just abandoned us. All this time, he gave up his family, his children.
For an old boat and some booze.
I wish I could have talked to him. Just one more time. And my mother living a lie for the rest of her life. I can't even imagine. I just wish I could have talked to her about it. While she was alive, I just...
Wish it didn't turn out this way?
Yeah. If we could have just... She didn't have to carry all this alone. I can't believe she would do that to us, lie to us her whole life. Why didn't she say anything? Even when we were all grown up.
Maybe she was trying to protect you.
Yeah, maybe. August was so little. But I was old enough to know the truth. I just wish we would have talked.
So, that's it? He spent all his money, tried to send this confession, and disappeared, and he never came back? Do you think he could still be alive?
I don't know. I honestly don't care. It doesn't really matter, does it? Either way, he's gone.
You don't want to keep going? Maybe we could find...
No, I think we found enough.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Mom.
He pretended to die. But he really just left me, like everyone else.
I didn't leave you.
Well, maybe not yet.
I thought you said you were the one who kicked Dad out.
I mean... Well, it wasn't quite like that. I guess, listen. I'll give you the full story in the car. I'm freezing out here.
Yeah, me too.
Thanks for doing this. For coming with me.
Of course.
And for pushing me to find out what happened.
Just doing my job.
I know I haven't been the best mom lately. But I am so lucky to have such an incredible, kind,
Oh, Mom.
beautiful, hardworking...
Stop. You'll make me cry.
just such an amazing daughter.
I love you, Mom.
Yeah.
I love you too, honey.
Hey, Mom. I was thinking about something. I wonder what Grandma would say about all this.
Good question. What do you think?
I don't think she'd be too happy. Now, girls, I hid those private things away so people wouldn't find them. I don't know why you couldn't leave well enough alone. Well, if you didn't want people to find it, maybe you should have gotten rid of it. Well, okay. Maybe I did want you to find it. A little bit.
So you asked about what happened with me and Dad.
Uh-huh.
Well, your dad, you know, was always looking for the next thing. Always had a new idea to try that was gonna fix all his problems, And for a while, it was the video store. And then that sales thing, and then he decided that he was gonna be a professional poker player.
Is that what you meant by full-time gambler?
Yeah. I mean, not really a gambler. He's not playing with his own money. It's all tournaments and stuff. They're playing as a sport.
That's kind of cool.
It's certainly,
Only because I play poker.
interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he might not make it, but he is going for it.
I mean, I guess I never really thought about it in that kind of light.
I mean, I wish he could have been here, but he had a dream, and he had to follow it. I get it.
Right, right.
It's like Matt Damon in Rounders.
It's not really like Rounders. I mean, he wins a lot in Rounders, and he's a lot more handsome.
He must really like poker.
He likes it. But I wouldn't say that's the real reason he left. The split came at a really hard time. The theater was doing worse, and I was spending all my time there. Then your grandmother started really declining and needed more and more help. I think when I decided we needed to move in with her to care for her, well, being a full-time caretaker for his mother-in-law was not something your father ever signed up for. So he left for Nevada. He wanted to stay married. Said we could make it work.
It was already over.
Yeah, exactly. Do you blame me for
No, I get it. You needed his support, and he kind of forced your hand.
Yeah, kind of.
That sucks, Mom. But I do miss him. I'm sorry for buying the tickets.
Oh,
I should have talked to you first. I guess I thought, I don't know, that Dad, explain everything to me. And that he was living some great life out there.
no, I'm sorry I didn't tell you earlier. I guess I was embarrassed that I would have married such a ding-dong. Professional gambler. I didn't want to have to say it out loud. But I guess you can't keep running away from your problems forever.
Now I have these tickets and I don't know what to do.
I think you should go.
To Reno?
Yeah. I think it would be good for you to hear his side of the story.
Go to Reno.
We may not always get along, but he's not a bad guy. And you guys have a good relationship. You should spend some time with him.
Are you sure, Mom?
Yeah. But it's not over Thanksgiving, right?
Oh God, no. And Miss August mac and cheese? Fat chance. I'm proud of you, Mom.
Oh, mac and cheese.
For what?
What do you mean, for what? How many moms would stop packing up their house to drive their daughter all over Michigan to search for a family secret? Or run their own business, run a community theater? That's pretty cool.
All right. Maybe not the brightest idea from a financial perspective, but it is pretty cool. Thanks, honey.
Where's that $500,000 though?
And speaking of businesses, that's pretty impressive that you made enough money to buy a plane ticket.
Yeah, it's exciting that people are willing to pay me to design websites.
Well, I've seen what you can do, and you do a great job.
Thanks, Mom.
I'm serious. When I saw your web stuff, I mean, I don't always know what I'm looking at, but I know it looks good. An artist's eye, just like your grandma.
And my mom. But maybe it skipped over my aunt.
Come on, her painting wasn't that bad. Well, I guess I always imagined that you'd go to Ford, like Grandma and me. It's silly, but it's not fair of me. God knows I didn't do everything my mom wanted me to.
Like seeing Kurt?
Yeah, exactly. Amongst many other things. But yeah, it's hard to let go, to see you as an adult, and not just my baby girl.
It's only 16.
Mom.
You were so cute back then, even cuter than now.
Stop.
And you had the biggest head. Everyone said it. Everyone said, that's the baby with the biggest head.
Bowling ball head. The bowling ball baby.
Yep. And it was all your dad. On my side, we all have perfect, tiny little heads. Like golf balls.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do you think about the whole August thing?
Moving in with her?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, that's putting it mildly.
Would you want to move in with her?
I'm not sure. What about the Andromeda and Francine? It means starting over, kind of.
Yeah. But it could be nice to get a fresh start. We've been through a lot of big changes this year. You've been through so many big changes. But I mean, and whatever we decide, we can make it work. I'm confident in that.
Yeah. Me too.
We should call August and tell her about all this.
Oh, hey, August, guess what? Our dad really is our dad.
You can sleep easy. We're not French-Canadian after all.
Racist.
Whatever we end up doing, I'm just glad. I'm glad you're with me.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to be French Canadian. Oh dear. Oh, so I didn't pack everything up. I didn't finish packing up then. It is what it is. It's a cool title. It's been nice actually. Different. Road test travelled. Is that what it said? The road test travelled. The road. Oh no, the road less travelled. Should have been the road test travelled. That would have been a better play upon words. Oh. Over many years. Yeah, it's cool. Cool little title. Hell of a twist to that story as well. Hell of a twist. Well, it's midnight, but I've just been part invited. Could be interesting. So I don't know what he was interested in, but there's loads of these. Those are these like little secret achievements. So I might just, for completion's sake, quickly get them wrapped up. Sounds a bit sad, doesn't it? But I'm not going to jump back into this title again. So Oh no. Is that the title screen? It's a bit weird. Why would it continue? So I've got no choice but to do that. Right. I think, like, it's worth me. Right. What have I and haven't I done? And that's just like my way of just getting it completed, really. I think they're going to be easily earnable. Problematic. Are we there yet? Going mobile, clean place. So, does this bug you? What's that about? I don't think that's on there. Hanging car freshener. Okay. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to do. Do not go gentle into that good nightshade. Oh, I should have chosen to keep the treasure. Right, well, let's crack on with it. I think I'm just blitzing through this really now. But this packing up everything as well. Room service. I think I got that mother's little help, you know. I need to bring up the achievements somewhere else. Open roads. No, I didn't unlock mother's little helper. That's weird because I did find the pills. I have to text Francine about them in the motel. Okay, so where's my tablet? I haven't got one. Okay. It's a bit of planning, isn't it? I'd hate to have to do this for most titles. In fact, I'm aiming to have to do this now. So, motel pills. What was the other one? Oh yeah, that's Skater. I think it's through the crawl space of the summer home into the bathroom. So that's in the summer home as well. Bathroom, hotel. Oh man, there's a lot to do here then to get all these unlocked. I just don't want to sort of skip past them. But this one about packing up the stuff as well, like going mobile, clean pie, ate the whole burger meal, clean plate club. I think I did get that. Peer pressure, the road less travelled. Found the secret in the attic. Does this bug you? What was that about? Oh yeah, keep meshing the car. Air freshener, so that's 3. accounted for. I should be able to blitz through this. Just checking it out. What's that? Trash in the barrel before the pottery room. There's a chapter to select. I didn't know that. But the other thing is, right, head downstairs and trash before pottery room. Trash before pottery room. That's all I have to do. Trash before pottery. Okay. Finish packing Tessa's room. Okay, pack everything basically. Man, I have to interact with everything and pack it.
Ah, Nevada. Home to all manner of folksy cryptids and cool dads.
Can't pack that. Man, that's a lot to pack up. I've moved house 12 times due to career, uni, like, loads of reasons, but evading the police, no. But, and each time is never easy. I've also helped friends move so many times as well. Not often. Well, I suppose I've had various friends help me, but not. It's not always the friends you expect. Like, helping someone move house is like one of the dullest. Like, it's nothing. Whoa, there's loads of shit here. You got a true friend if you've got a friend that helps you move house. Pack up calendar. Nail polish. Then I had a friend who was so upset by me moving house that he couldn't help me out. So that doesn't mean
Better leave these where Mom won't see them.
Okay, so I'm still trying to interact. Can't pack up the lamp, can I? Can't pack up the tape. What's that? Just popping paper. Okay. Can I pack up this? No. No. Just double checking everything. I mean, it'll pop when it pops, I'm sure. Don't pop, stop till you Should have done this to begin with, really, I knew.
Oh, right. I was supposed to feed you. Poor little guy.
I have a friend that constantly reminds me how she had to lift up my TV. Big ass TV. So a fucking huge TV. It was, actually. Pack the power strip. Must be weird for kids. Oh, I can't pack the radio. Who don't have a fixed abode. Now, in my mind, that's everything. Right, oh, there's that poster. What about those starlights? Never even saw that the first time round. Oh, there's this poster here. Yeah, it must be weird for kids not having a fixed abode. And I'm not talking about the extreme situations of like refugees. That is extreme. That is a very, vulnerable, difficult situation to be in. I think some people are just fucking callous, you know, about that. They just, I don't know what it is about like the ignorance of people about asylum seekers and refugees. It's horrible. Like, here are humans that are the most vulnerable points in their lives, going through tragedy, and like people are just so cruel towards them. I don't understand it. What is on the floor there? Something, or is it a leg? It's a leg. But whatever you do to others, you do unto yourself. We won't get that until we get it. That's still not everything. It's not letting me. It's not letting me pack those. There's nothing else in that drawer. Nothing else in that drawer. Nothing else in that drawer. So what? What the fuck? What am I missing then? She's not going to pack the net curtains, is she? Can I pack that ray of light? No. Tessa's stuff.
Guess I'll have to pack this after my next shift.
Video Galaxy. Is that where her dad worked then, Video Galaxy? No way. Okay, so that's done. Right, that's done. Let's head downstairs.
Tess,
Yeah?
Yeah,
come down to
The basement.
I don't know.
What is it?
Remember this?
Ugh.
But it's of the
I don't think it's late. Who's responsible?
August.
And we've still got a.
Yeah.
The estate sale. Glad it's.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
We took care.
And now they're selling.
Wanna just.
Yeah. Aside from
Amazing.
just sure. Yep.
Okay.
I know.
Wow, that was a bit intense, wasn't it? Okay, so, oh, I can't go up there. What was it I had to interact with down here? Oh, no, I can go up here. So it says interact with the trash before you interact. Go into the pottery room. What's the trash? No? Where's the trash then? And the other thing is,
Hey, were you?
Yes, Mother.
there's the barn one. But it didn't pop. Oh, it's popped. It's popped. Don't pop. Don't stop till you pop. Once you pop, you can't stop.
Tess, what are you doing? Don't touch that.
Why not?
It's in the trap.
Yeah, and.
Well, stop.
Okay. So I think that's everything there done. Well, I'm sorry, that's everything done. Right, so trash before pottery. Now I've got to mess around with it. And then, oh yeah, car air freshener. Summer home bathroom photo. Motel pills. Really, I'm just. It's a nice. I prefer doing it this way. I don't like thinking about achievements while I'm enjoying the game. And in fact, it's only been very recently I've thought about achievements at all.
Tess, will you stop doing that?
Doing what?
You know exact.
I can't stop being annoyed.
Yes, you can.
When?
Not any. Just.
Okay.
That's like how all kids are like that. If a kid's not like that, they must grow up to be a psycho or something. Do you know what I mean? Because again, every kid's like that. Right. Go back to the main menu. That's that one done. And now it's the summer home. Oh man. That this sucks a bit because wait, there's 3 there, isn't there? Yeah, I've got 3.
Mom!
My God.
Are you okay?
I.
Well, and
It's
of a dump?
weathered, but
Want to start looking?
yeah.
It's interesting choosing different dialogue choices and realising just how inconsequential those choices really are because she comes out with the same script every single
Is
time.
this?
It's a mobile.
What did I just?
They're not the same. A trailer, a mobile home.
Go on.
A mobile home.
Well, why didn't you?
Well, I will.
Yep, how about that? Right. What about this?
Sheesh.
Looks like the water.
What is this?
It's the water here.
Oh, well, it's not going any. Can we climb over it?
No,
I'm up on my tent.
we're not risking.
Well, what's that thing even?
It's-
Is there any
I
other?
think there's a way. Why are?
Well, if we could.
I'm not sure why.
And also, I like
Well-
a skeleton.
Listen,
Hey.
There will be people who do not play this game properly and just literally go through the achievements and that's it. Like, and they will just do what I've just done, but as the first playthrough. Fair enough, like, each their own in life. You do miss a lot. Like, I enjoyed playing this game actually. Surprised me. I knew I'd be pleasantly surprised.
So this is how we get into.
you keep saying
So
among.
fine then. You're probably.
Wow.
See you on.
Books and movies, same way. I try to nowadays put myself outside my comfort zone. My comfort zone is just sci-fi, like, and it works. It generally works. Not all the time. Right, I've got to get that bathroom mirror shit in a second.
Ooh, this is good. Mom's gotta see this.
I think I had probably.
Mom,
probably
I
did.
found a way in. Hang on, I'll open the back door.
Right. Summer home bathroom photo.
Hey, Mom. Look.
Another letter.
He wanted to live. Maybe we can figure.
It looks like a book.
A house.
Can't seem.
It's near. Maybe we can look.
place.
Okay, so where is the bathroom? It's
Go
not on.
mechanic.
But August didn't even.
She almost. Don't you remember?
I remember.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, I guess.
it'll be.
I don't even.
What do you mean?
I can make my.
What kind of?
I'm not gonna. And August.
August
Cover
was.
off.
When I'm.
Look.
Fine.
That's it. It's the best way to deal with a parent. Just fob them off. Tell them what they want to hear. Now, where's that? Ah, there we go. Can't believe I missed that. Oh, she's a skate. She was working in a skater diner. That's pretty sexy.
Now, what is
During the summer.
on roll?
Yeah. Again.
You were cute.
Oh.
Oh, please, Mom. According to the
Weird.
boys.
What?
Oh yeah.
Saying that.
Regardless.
Sure.
Right, that's that unlocked. Now, the next one and the last one.
What's in here?
That was my mom.
Well,
I think. I
awesome.
think.
Nice.
How do we get into August's room? We need this screwdriver. Oh man. Wait, but don't I need a key to get into the back of this thing here? And it's one thing after another. Oh no, I'm all right.
Funky van.
Thanks. So I just.
You slept?
Well, it was bad.
Did you like?
Yeah.
Oh, I've got us. Oh, please tell me.
They might. I can't remember.
Don't do this.
Oh.
Oh, but all right. The funkies.
Right, in August's room, so. And August's room was over there. Which probably means that I don't actually need to get into the van, because I'll just go into August's room, get the shit for the nightshade. Just down here. Not that one. That one. Okay, can't get the shovel. I can get that.
I'd recognize
This piece was.
a cartograph. Do you think there'd be? It'd be like,
Maybe she was gonna.
I don't know.
Right. Second to last one, then it's got to be, isn't it? Surely.
You ready to unearth?
You are really crawling through.
It's for the sake.
Don't let me.
Hold on. I didn't get to see that tie before.
So this.
Mom, come on. What?
I don't know. Maybe we should keep it. Maybe August would want it.
I think so too.
We can just put it.
Welcome back, Knight.
Okay. Oh, that didn't pop. Why not? Oh, it's not lit. Wait, peer pressure room service, Mother's Little Helper, Clean Plate Club, Go Mobile. Oh, okay, yeah. Maybe I have to just complete it all then. Maybe I can't just like. I have to get out of here. Where's that key? No key there, is there? Was there a key in all this room? Open.
Oh my god, Aunt August. I have so many questions.
Yeah. Ouija board.
Aha!
That's cool. I'd like to restore. Wow, actually that's a bit fucked, isn't it? But no, I mean, it's cool.
Oh, it's got an ugly lamp?
I mean, what do you? That's why I.
Okay.
You just look.
Right.
Don't get too nosy.
All right. Look at all.
Put that back. Put that screwdriver. Get out of here.
How is the stuff?
You were right.
Perfect.
Right, so we have to go into this room now, I presume, to exit now.
Ah.
But when we do that,
Hey.
Good. Thanks, Mom.
hey, thanks, Mum.
Ah, my mom loved.
Jeez.
I mean, she was a.
Well, ugh. It's locked. This gives me the little key.
So it looks like that little key.
What's that?
What?
What does he mean when he says those?
I
Could that have been?
I can't.
Look, this one. Pierre. We should go
out.
check.
What?
No,
Tess, we have the rest of the...
Mom. The house can.
The house
A day, and if we don't do, you could find. But
Okay, listen.
yes.
Hey, you didn't...
I
I
think
just
they're
have... I do want to know. And if
Communication
then why not?
telepathically.
Glad I could.
No, you just...
Exactly. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Hotel night.
We're getting...
Thank you, Mom.
But we didn't find that...
Yeah.
This is like the way some
Mom.
people edit their YouTube videos. I don't know why they do that. Why they can't just leave the gaps of silence in. But everything's just like badly. What the fuck? Oh, this way. So how come that has its own door? It's a weird build, isn't it, really? She's just going to leave all these doors open. Well, might as well. Right. Did we not get the achievement? No.
All right.
This is...
What?
Hotel...
Just like this.
Right. But there's a restaurant. I'm gonna head down. I'll be back with some...
Well.
What do you want to eat?
Oh.
Do your homework.
I'm going to say that last achievement's just fake, really. Not fake. Fate. Okay, now, how many messages? Text Francine as well. I don't even know how this conversation's going to go. I can't remember who Francine was. Quarter maple syrup, something like that. It's pretty cool. Bloody hell. This is what texting was like in the 2000s. Don't know what that is. You stop snooping in your own stuff. Right, that one popped. So why did this one not pop here? I'm sure that's that one. I could work it out, I suppose. All achievements. Yeah, there's no nightshade there, is there? Oh no, I've got do not go into that good nightshade. So which one am I missing then? Got the road warrior. Got the road less travelled. Peer pressure. Got that. Where's the road less travelled then? Oh, I remember seeing that pop up anyway. The road warrior. Got that. The road, no, the road warrior. Room service. Got that. Clean plate club. Follow the trailer home. I mean mobile home. Got that. I've got go mobile. Do not go gentle into that. Good night. Got that. Waiter skater. This is getting annoying now. It's getting. Didn't expect it to take so long. I thought 10 minutes. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Yeah, got that. Does this bug you? Got that. Problematic. No. Oh yeah, got that. Born in a barn. What? I've got them all. Where's born in a barn? Problematic. Got that. This is so annoying. Wait, there's a 16 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, the signal. Didn't get that. What's that? Segment. Interact with the radio and then turn it on. Change the station to 106.7 and eventually this will trigger a conversation. Oh man. We should have known about that. Oh well, it's not a big deal. Just that, and then that. Is there a way you'd know about these things? I don't suppose.
Is it okay if I turn on the...
I don't know how much signal we'll get.
What the hell is this? It makes me uncomfortable.
I think it's a numbers station.
Oh no way! I was
Is
about
that-
to say
Is that something from, like, the X-Files?
no, but if you don't know
maybe?
about it, it's worth looking into.
Whoa. The truth is...
Truth is out there. Right. That's the lot. Done. Okay. That was the playthrough of Open Road. Well worthwhile. And all the achievements as well. Unlocked. Which I won't often do for games. Like, it's not that. I'm not that fussed. But this seemed like small enough to bother about. Take it easy. See you in a bit.